एवरीवन, अस्सलाम वालेकुम। आई नो दैट आप लोग बहुत सारे लोग कंप्लेन कर रहे हैं कि ये शो उर्दू और हैदराबादी में क्यों नहीं हो रहा है, इन इंग्लिश में हो रहा। As much as we love talking in Urdu and Hyderabadi, sometimes बहुत सारे लोगों के लिए comfortable नहीं रहता, तो हम लोग जिधर जिधर ऐड कर सकते, we are trying to add हिंदी एंड उर्दू, और जितना हम लोग उर्दू और हिंदी और हैदराबादी में बात कर सकते करना ट्राई कर रहे, बट एक्सक्यूज अस, we are also trying to reach a bigger audience, which is why we are using this language. I hope you really enjoy the show and you enjoy the stories of all the people that we are bringing in, because that's the reason we are doing this show. Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Neeru's Presents Apne Logaan with Anna. Today I have with me not one, not two, three really special guests, and the thing that we all have in common is our love for fashion. So I have Tanusha with me, Trishala with me, and Divya with me. So welcome them, guys. Okay, thank you so much for making the time out. We have some lovely food. Thank you, Funnel, for all the food. We have some chicken popcorn, we have some pesto and chicken fried rice and some coffee. So we can start digging in. Why we can start. So guys, the reason why we have all three of them together is because I know they are such great friends together. So let us start with how you guys became such good friends to start with.
I think it started with work.
Yeah.
We would meet way too often. We would shoot at least once a week or twice a week. And then we all like partying as well. So
yeah, we actually started hanging out after work.
Yeah.
Like it was just after a shoot, we would want to go get something to
we
eat
get
or hang
so
out.
exhausted after
Yeah.
working for so long. I mean, to eat or to just chill outside.
Yeah.
That's how
And
I
I think that got us closer because like we realized we have so many things in common. And yeah.
Also, I think
we just
initially we met at Label Bazaar shoots every
Yeah.
season, and that's when like the friendship actually started. So yeah.
Okay, that's pretty nice that Label Bazaar is a part of it. Okay, so tell me, how did the blogging journey start? Maybe all of you could go one by one. Tanusha, I know you have been blogging for longer than a lot of bloggers in the city, so you can start off first.
I started blogging when I was in 11th, 12th grade, and that was like when Hyderabad did not know what bloggers were, and that was initially very challenging because nobody knew digital media or anything at that point of time, and there was no like Instagram or social media also. So we actually had like WordPress blogs and like websites and everything, and then eventually people started growing more and more aware of the whole influencer culture. So then we had to make a shift from actually writing articles to being on social media, because that's where we realized people have a very short attention span. They don't want to like sit and read all articles, but you have to sort of summarize everything in just one post or one video or something. So it was a lot to adapt to, and social media is continuously changing. Like earlier it was pictures, now it's become videos, now it's become reels. So it's just a continuous process of like learning and unlearning
Constantly,
in a way.
yeah.
Seriously.
So yeah.
So Trisha, tell us, how did you start?
So I always used to post like really like all my closet looks on Instagram, but I had a closed profile. So I was on a holiday, and my cousin was visiting, so I was like, I'll go public and I'll show his friends that we're having a fun time. And in that process, the hotel that we were staying at reached out, and they were like, we love your pictures and we are upgrading you. And I was like, like, what is this? And then I was like, okay. So my cousin is very like, he's into monetizing things, and he was like, this is a career you should look into, and you're natural at it. I'm like, what do you mean I'm natural? But then like I learned like baby steps, and I think like we did one of our very first shoots with you
together.
Yeah, and then I was so nervous. I remember I was like, bro, like I've never even done this. But that's how I got into it, and then here we are. So
yeah, that's pretty awesome. Divya, tell us. I've been following you for a few years now.
So I think back when I was in college, I've always had a thing for fashion from my childhood. So in my 11th and 12th, I was actually going for a fashion designing course. To go to NIFT, you would have to go through a
long process which you never get through.
So I was going through all of that. Since I anyways had like a thing for fashion, I started writing blogs. I was not so active on. Back then, it was only Facebook. Like for me, at least, I was very young. I didn't know how Instagram works and all of that. So I was writing WordPress blogs, and then after I came to Francis, I got a little more exposure about Instagram and everything. So that's when I decided to share my looks. It was not something that I wanted to, pursue a career out of or anything. It was just like what I wore to college or to meet friends. I have a lot of friends, so I keep wearing fancy outfits and going, so I would get some pictures and post. And when people started taking me seriously, I took this job seriously. That's how it turned out. So it was something that I like to do, and also people started encouraging me. I think that's how it all started.
Yeah. I know, and a lot of stuff I'm still finding what I am. I don't know what I do on social media, but I think a lot of people kind of start off like you do, like posting pictures and stuff like that. But I know it's so much more than just, getting ready and posting pictures, and I know everybody around thinks like, so many of my cousins are like, oh my god, you have such a good life, but I know how difficult it is. So tell us about the struggles you guys, face on a daily basis that your followers or stuff can't really see those struggles. So tell us a bit about that.
I think there's a lot of prejudice. That's the first thing. Like, people always make assumptions that you're having the best life ever. Like you said, they don't really understand that there's a lot that goes into putting together, how that looks.
A single video or a single reel.
But also, I think the biggest struggle is sometimes you're not feeling your best, but you can't show that on social media. You still have to look your best, feel your best, go for that shoot, create that content, put it out there. So sometimes, you know that you're going through something, but it can't really be put out there. I think all of us are the kind of people who made our social media very personal and, accepting space. But there are still days when you have to sort of push yourself, even when you're not feeling your best. So I think these are more or less the challenges. It comes with a lot of judgment. I think people just think that you've always had it easy, or you come from an entitled space, even if you worked really hard to get there.
It's even everyone thinks, oh, you get free stuff, and everyone's always like, oh, free stuff, oh, you're getting this, you're getting that. But we are entitled to create content. We are entitled. And we got that because we've put in a certain hard work.
I always say there are no free lunches.
Free lunches.
And free stuff doesn't pay your bills.
So every time we get something for free, we are bound to create something. And we have to put in our brain. So nothing is free. You have to pay for it one way or the other.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, so okay, now that we are done talking about this, tell us a little about you guys, where in Hyderabad are you from? Tell us the Hyderabad elements that you guys have in you.
I think I love food.
Okay, so you qualify as a Hyderabadi now.
Yeah, I love food, and I'm always excited about food. I love going to roadside places.
Yeah, me too.
To Charminar, to 5-star properties. I enjoy everything. I think as a foodie, I qualify as a Hyderabadi, and I love biryani. I have to eat biryani 4 times a week.
I wish I would have gotten some ghar ki biryani for you guys.
I love biryani. Love it.
So when you say Hyderabadi, I'm thinking of biryani. That's where my heart is at, my soul is at. And wherever, when I studied in LA, whatever, my first thing was biryani. Actually, the shittiest biryani, but I used to be so happy because it's biryani and that's the closest thing to home. So that's one thing. And then also, it has to be iconic spaces in our city, right? That's part of us. So, I love going to Falaknuma, and that's that culture, that vibe.
I know you love all your palaces.
I love all my but so that's Hyderabad for me.
Yeah. Okay, that's awesome. Tanusha?
I think obviously food. Hyderabadi weddings have the best
oh my
food.
God.
And traditional Hyderabadi houses, the number of times I've come to your house to just eat food is not even funny because Hyderabad, the food is everything, and I think even when we travel, and you rightly said, when you're not here, the only thing I'm sorry if my parents are watching this, but sometimes I miss food more than them, and I want to come back just because I'm oh, I want to eat, I miss home food and I miss the food in Hyderabad. So I think that definitely food is one thing, but also I think the culture in Hyderabad, I've seen people are very tolerant, they're very helpful, and it's not necessarily especially when we work with or speak to bloggers from other cities, right? It's very cutthroat, but over here I've seen the culture where people want to bring each other up. Of course there are exceptions, but I mean I found a very helpful and
group.
healthy and
Yeah,
tolerant
Yeah.
atmosphere.
I think Hyderabad is a very warm city.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
a lot of people don't understand that, but I feel Hyderabad is very welcoming and very supportive in terms of everything.
They're
Not
very
just about
tolerant
this-
also. I
yeah.
think there's no like, there's so many communities that exist together and I think that's like really nice to see.
There's less of
Yeah.
discrimination as well.
Yeah.
If you even take the creator community in other cities compared to Hyderabad, we are very united.
Yeah.
I feel
No,
we
I was
always-
actually just coming to my next question, and that's what it was. I was like, we all have this perception that, girls working in a workspace environment aren't great friends, and they're all, kind of bitchy about each
my
other and
God.
stuff. So that's what they think of like our office as well. And I know you guys get along. So tell us a little about your space, what it's like. Is
Hey,
it?
I love my girl.
We love each other, and I don't think we ever get work in our conversations.
Yeah.
One, and even if we do get work in
Yeah.
our conversations, we support each other.
Yeah.
Like,
Absolutely.
Let's say if she needs some kind of help,
Yeah.
we are there for her.
Yeah.
And let's say if I need something, if I really need help with something or some execution, I don't mind reaching out
Yeah.
to them.
Yeah.
I think we are more of friends than like.
Colleagues.
like
I'm not competitive for
At
sure. I think it's
all.
more of like supporting each other. Like,
Yeah.
you want to do well, but you also want the other person to
person.
do well. Like, I remember even when we started working
Yeah.
together, it was just like colleagues, and now it's been like, what,
Yeah,
6
we
years?
are the best
and
of friends
We're literally
now.
best friends, and like a lot of people like keep saying, don't mix friendship with work, don't mix friendship with work.
Yeah.
But we've been doing it for 6
Yeah.
years.
6, 7 years now, yeah, literally.
And honestly, like, obviously we have our days where we don't agree with each other on things, but we're just like, no matter what, we'll have each other's backs.
Yeah.
And I think that's what like good, strong female friendships are,
Yeah,
right? Like
absolutely.
always supporting each other. Yeah.
Yep, that is true. Okay, tell me the one thing that you guys are proud of yourselves that you've done. Like I have multiple things I'm proud of Tanusha what she's done, but tell me what you guys are proud of yourself. There must be one thing that you're really proud of. So tell me, what is it that you guys are proud of yourselves?
I think for me to achieve a lot in my age, and especially I come from a Telugu background,
Yeah.
so a lot of people are not really okay with what I do. Like
Yeah.
we're very conservative, but I've taken that step, and
Yeah.
I feel like taking that step took me a lot of like courage. Like
Yeah.
I've fought with myself for it.
Yeah.
So I think. Judgment not getting to me and
Yeah.
standing up for what I really like is one of the biggest things that I've ever done, and I think I will live up to it.
Okay, that's awesome. We are proud of you for doing that. Okay, Trishala, tell me now.
Okay, so for me, I think it has to be like starting my own company at the
Yeah.
same time while doing this. It was very like something I was extremely nervous about, but
Yeah.
it was a vision. And I was like, I want to execute this. And finally, like I'm also working with a friend,
Yeah.
and both of us started this, and doing influencing full time at the same time
Yeah.
is very like a lot, but I still keep up with it and manage it. So
Wow.
that's something I'm really.
Quite a juggler.
Yeah. I'm sure you
That's
guys know the
awesome.
story too.
We don't know what we do.
Exactly,
We are
it's
just
just like
doing.
a struggle because you're
Yeah,
like, "Ye karna,
we
wo
are
karna,
just
wo karna."
doing.
Every day is a new
Yeah,
day.
so Tanusha, tell me what you are proud of yourself for.
I think that not, like giving up on your belief system and your ethics, because I think that the field that we are in, sometimes, you're approached by people who like want you to promote a certain thing or like, be associated with a certain thing that you don't necessarily
Believe in.
agree with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So to be able to walk away from that and like detach yourself from that, I think is very challenging. And
And especially when they are paying you, and then
Exactly,
One of the
and,
biggest challenges that we face.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Saying no to clients, saying no to like PR agencies
Yeah.
can sometimes
Yeah.
get really. I mean, you guys are.
it can
really
get really
nice.
toxic also, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's definitely, I think, something that every content creator has to, like, it's a decision that
yeah.
they have to make. But apart from that, I think also like just using my platform sometimes to like help out people in whatever way possible. Like I think destigmatizing mental health was one of it was something I struggled with a couple of years ago, and I didn't speak up about it for a very long time. But when I did, like the kind of response I got was like really like overwhelming. I realized that a lot of people were actually going through the same thing, and they just needed to hear that it'll pass and it'll be okay.
Yeah.
So I think that was something that, it was a very challenging step, but I think that was one of the like best decisions. Yeah.
That's awesome, Tanusha. I'm proud of you for this as well. For all the other things I'm proud of. Okay, so we were just having a conversation before we began this shoot, and we were talking about someone who's having a baby, and then they were like, "Oh my God, everyone's getting married and having babies, and look at us." So tell me about your boy situation, guys. What's the situation like? Do we have a situation soon, or what is it like? Or we are happy with your girlfriends?
Very happy with the girlfriend.
We are called the Hot Mess Express. Like that's literally what we call ourselves.
Because that's literally what we are.
We are like the mess.
So yeah, no boy situation. We are very happy and we are chilling.
Most importantly for us, like our work keeps us
Yeah,
busy most
I
of the
can
time,
imagine.
and giving that little space can sometimes get really consuming.
Yeah.
So we're like keeping it low. At the
Yeah, okay, that's good. That's good. But okay, I'm gonna help you guys find boys now that I know that
Up with the baby. Next time,
I'll put us on
boys for my girls.
Yeah. Okay, so you know, there's so much, you know, sometimes when I walk into a room full of people, I feel like, okay, am I being judged? Are people looking at me and stuff like that? So, but I also notice few things about people. So the first thing I notice about a person is the bag they carry or the shoes they wear.
Yeah.
Okay, it's just a very natural thing. So tell me, what's that one thing you guys look for in like anyone, like you know, anything? Like no, I'm not saying you're judging them, but what's the
Yeah.
first thing you notice
I
about
think
a person?
it has to be clothes for me.
Yeah.
Like that's the first thing. I'd be like, oh, cute outfit.
Yeah.
That could be matched better, but cute outfit.
Yeah.
You know? So that's the first thing I notice.
Yeah.
I think I notice a person's vibe. Like,
Yeah.
I'm very like choosy with the vibe
Yeah.
that the person is, because especially I don't judge people as like it doesn't come naturally to
Yeah.
me, because a lot of my friends, they're very not, they how do I put it, they're not perfect, so I
Yeah.
accepted all of them. So
Yeah.
that's when I realized that, you know, people can go through so many things, and you know, they look normal but they go through a lot, or the physical appearance, which doesn't matter. So I am someone who really cares about a person's vibe. If I vibe with someone, I don't care how they look. I
Yeah.
don't know. I'm dressed shabby like
Yeah.
90% of the time when I'm going out. And I'm proud to say that, like, I don't put in a lot of effort when
Yeah.
I'm just meeting friends or something. So vibes are very important.
Yeah.
I think for me it's like just their behavior towards people around them. Again, it's not about like what they're wearing, how they look,
Yeah.
how they speak. None of that matters. Like I'm just like, if you're a nice person, I will be nice to you. But if you're treating people around you a certain way, then like
Trishala, this is really making us sound
Yeah,
like shallow. What is this?
Bag, shoes, clothes, vibe. I put Instagram camera right? ये तो full jar fetch
Even you enter a place, what's like
I probably went to like a fashion event.
Yeah.
Like depends on
Guys, we are
Trishala, you and I am like walking to the
Very
cafe,
well,
I'm
these
like,
two
nice shoe, nice
Mahatma
shoe.
Gandhi are sitting next to each other.
it's not even
Okay,
that.
it depends on the environment. Like,
Another question that I'm sure you guys are asked a lot, but is being a vlogger expensive? Like I know everyone thinks you're getting everything free and all of these things, but tell me, like honestly, I know when I like started creating content, I know that I had to invest in a lot of things, and
Yeah.
initially it was not paying me anything at all. In fact, I was paying out of my pocket. So tell me something about that.
and it also, even when you're growing, you get money, but depending on the kind of content that you're creating, you might have to again take out money from your pocket.
Yeah.
It's not always that what you get covers all your expenses.
Exactly.
It totally depends on the kind of content that you're creating makes the whole budgeting situation.
To add to that, you also realize like whatever you're taking on, you have to pay a team, location,
Yeah.
everything, makeup artist. All that not always is going to be a collab. You have to pay out of that.
Yeah.
So how much are you saving initially, right? So of course it's expensive. Like we make money, but I feel like we also pay out. Yeah.
That we are doing,
Yeah.
but it's expensive.
I mean, that's what, when you're following your passion, it comes with a certain
Yeah.
expenses. That's what I see.
And I think knowing like at least everyone on this table, we're the kind of people who don't want to compromise on our quality of content, right? So that's what, like when brands get in touch and they haggle, that's the first thing that I tell them, that you know, if you're not going to meet my cost, then I will have to cut down on the quality. Like I may not be able to hire the person I want to work with and stuff, and the output will not be the same. So the more you invest in it, the better results even I can give you, which a lot of people don't see. Like they're just like, "Ha, phone se shoot kar lo, or do this or do that," and I'm just like, I know it's not going to turn out the way like we're visualizing it, and the references will come from like the best shot videos, and it's so hard to explain to them that it's not possible to recreate this without those costs involved.
Okay, so now that we are shooting today on Coffee with Karan, how can we have a talk show without a rapid fire? So okay, Divya, let's start with you. Okay, what is the one fashion trend you wish would disappear forever?
Low waist pants. I can't, just can't like it.
Okay, tell me what's your favorite movie?
Movie? I have too many favorite movies, but I really like My Chesai.
Oh, okay, nice.
I'm not sure if you guys
Yeah,
Of course.
Okay, what is the dumbest thing that you've seen on social media?
I don't want to say but I've seen a lot of dumb things like people using collab, hashtag ad for something that they've actually not collaborated with.
Hashtag gifted.
Yeah, something that you've bought. Like I've seen a lot of people
Actually do
yeah,
that.
and also people who are trying to be fake on social media. That really pisses me off.
Yeah.
We're working really hard to be authentic.
I know.
I'm a very
That's awesome, Divya. So am I. I'm really proud of you for this. Okay, tell me, if you could make one wish come true right now, what would that be?
I think I get whatever I deserve. That's all. I just want for all the hard work that I do, I just feel I deserve everything that.
Okay, that's awesome. Okay, tell me, you have to pick between Trishala and Tanusha. Who's the better secret keeper?
Secret keeper? I think both of them know my secret. First of all, I don't really have secrets, I just tell it out to people. So there's nothing like secret. I think both.
Okay, who parties harder? This one is a tough one.
She's a subtle rager. She's a major. Someone who's like, I have to go home.
Because when I see your stories, it starts off with 3, then it's the both of them. And then slowly Trishala disappears, then it's only this one lady standing.
Yeah, so I usually I have to get to bed. I have to, because if I'm partying,
You will be sleeping.
Yeah, I need my sleep.
I just have to say my mother will be so proud watching this, being the subtle ranger, because she thinks I am the major ranger.
You have to make her meet Tanusha party. Okay, tell me, what's the favorite part of your job?
Working with my favorite brand.
Okay, that's good. I know that can be a really special feeling.
Yeah.
Okay, dress up or dress down?
Dress down any day.
Okay, minimalist or hoarder?
I'm between.
Okay.
I can't do.
Well, that's good. Biggest pet peeve?
Biggest
pet peeve?
I have a lot. I think extremely tacky stuff. Like I can't take tacky. I do a lot of prints. I do bright colors, but I find a balance. But if people just go all tacky, I just can't. Like my eyes hurt.
Yeah. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how stylish are you?
Me, I think 7.
Okay. Perfect. But you did well, Divya. Okay, let's go on to Tanusha. The one thing that you regret spending money on?
Nothing.
Shut up, you regret it all the time. So many things, bro.
I think I know.
I think mostly it's like materialistic stuff.
Yeah.
Only like you buy it in the moment and then you're like, why did I do this?
Yeah, why am I even thinking of it?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you the most looking forward to right now?
My Europe trip and Tomorrowland.
Oh! Major Asia.
See.
Okay. Which celebrity annoys you the most?
That girl who's really popular, Urfi. She
Oh
goes to
my
the airport
God.
but she never leaves.
Oh
She
my
never
god!
goes
Yeah, she leaves from the
yeah.
airport.
No, she never boarded a flight.
She does the pictures and then she goes back in the car.
Yeah.
Oh.
She comes to the airport wearing these really tacky clothes. She just does pictures and then she goes back. She never boarded a flight from the airport. I really can't stand her.
Oh God.
Okay, awesome. What was your last impulsive buy? You don't know her
I
enough.
know. Magnetic field stick.
Yeah. Dude, that's so funny because I'm asking you the question and I'm like saying the answer in my head and then you are saying it again.
She knows me.
Is this the December?
What's that one lesson you wish you learned a long time ago?
That it's not your job to make everyone else feel secure and happy.
Yeah, that is true. Okay, what is the one missed opportunity that you wish you could have a second chance at?
I think I didn't really try harder when it came to getting into fashion school. I don't regret it because I like how things have turned out. But I feel like I did not give it my 100% and maybe I would have now.
Yeah, me too. Okay, what are you currently watching?
Currently watching BoJack Horseman.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, if you could go anywhere in the world right now, where would that be?
Anywhere? Amalfi Coast.
Wow, impressive.
How did you come up with that?
I didn't know that answer for sure. Okay,
know that
what
was
is
the
the
case.
most precious thing that you have in your wardrobe? Doesn't have to be expensive, just really precious.
Something very precious. I think my mom had this dupatta. It's completely made of tissue and stuff. It was her wedding thing, and it's just a keepsake. So I think it's very beautiful. It's very minimal, and it's a very timeless piece. Obviously, it's not something that I would wear, but it's just very personal.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, okay. Tell me, if you and I were to get tattoos, which we are never going to get, but what would our matching tattoos be according to you?
And amazing.
No way, man! Please.
Or we were actually thinking of names. Yeah, I think it would be an amazing. Or extra AF. Extra AF.
That would
Yeah.
actually
Cute.
be cute.
Yeah, that would be our matching.
That's right. Cute.
Okay, Tanusha, you did well as well. Trishala, let's go.
No pressure at all.
Okay, let's go. Okay, who's your style icon?
Sarah Jessica Parker.
Oh my God, I love her. Okay, tell me your first designer splurge.
Oh my God, it was Burberry when I was very young. I remember going to Taj Krishna and going crazy because that's the only thing we had. I was like, yeah. But yeah, Burberry.
Okay, pastels or florals?
Pastels.
Lipstick or lip glosses?
Lipstick.
Okay, bags or shoes? That's a tough one.
Bags.
Okay, from a scale of 1 to 10, rate how stylish you are.
Oh, I would say 7.
Ah, come on, I know you want to say 11.
Hashtag extra.
Come on, you can say 11.
I really think I'm 7. It depends on my mood. Normally I'm in between, how Divya said, homeless to up there. I'm in the middle.
I can imagine. Okay, how long does it take you to decide what to wear?
Oh God, it takes me forever. I brainstorm, I plan, and then I put something on. But I would say ideally half an hour to 40 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
very
long.
impressive.
Yeah, so
And how long does it take you to get ready?
Oh yeah, why do you think I was late today? It takes me, I'm very a slowpoke. I'm this, that. But no, it depends on the time. But I'd say an hour.
Hour. Okay, perfect. If you could get yourself something right now, something that's on your wish list, what would that be?
Oh my God, I would really want to get myself to go to LA and eat Chipotle. That's on my wish list. So a flight to Los Angeles and eating Chipotle,
Oh
is
my
one
God.
on my
Wow.
wish list.
Okay. What is the most interesting thing that you have in your bag right now?
Oh my God, it's my portable charger. I cannot live without it.
And your lipstick.
And my lipstick.
That your driver has come running with.
Yeah, guys, I lost it yesterday, then we found it today. So he's come running last minute with my lipstick. Oh God, this sounds so bad.
Okay, tell me, when are you the most productive? What's your productive window like?
From 7 to 3 a.m. 7 p.m. to 3 a.m. is my most productive. I'm brainstorming, I'm sending work messages.
I can imagine.
I'm
So when she's
really
not sending, yeah, I'm asleep.
Yeah, she's asleep.
So but when she's not, either she's partying or she's productive.
Because those are my active hours.
Those are the.
Yeah, because I think by the time you wake up and surface and your mind is like, I'm awake at 7.
Yeah, I'm productive, but my most productive hours are then.
Okay, if you could raid one person's wardrobe right now, who would that be?
Oh my god, I actually want to raid Ranveer Singh's closet because I feel like he has so much like going on, but I want to like take and mix and match with my own style and use everything from his closet.
Sounds exactly like my husband. Which भी हो रणवीर सिंह कपड़े तो बहुत अच्छे पहनता है.
It's very loud, but he
Yeah,
pulls it
yeah,
off, and I
so
feel like I can pull a piece off and pull that off.
Okay, that's awesome. You did well as well, and all three of you were amazing. And all three of you are winners.
Thanks, it's the Hot Mess Express.
I think we would have taken that, like, if either of us, like, won,
Yeah.
we would have shared it. Like,
Yeah,
that's kind of-
That's
if there was
cute.
food, we'd just have it right now. Or if
Exactly.
there were things
That's
we are-
cute. So we can dig
like
into
that.
our food. Meanwhile, let me just close this. Thank you so much for coming, guys. It was a lovely episode. It was so good to have my girls, if I may call them, at our show today. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to our sponsor, Neeru's. Thank you, Fun and Hill, for hosting us here. And we will be back with another episode shortly. Thank you so much, and see you soon. Bye-bye.